its turbulent journey endeth, the river flows into the sea, at peace now, for all eternity.
That was real nice, Hank.
And most appropriate. Jean loved poetry. Didn't she, Scott? We all know the risks of being an X-Man. Jean knew them well.
I think this whole thing is sick. You're all acting like Jean's never coming back.
But, Sugar...
Maybe she's alive. Did you ever think of that?
Let it out, baby. Let it out.
I miss you. I never knew how much I would.
We all miss her, Scott. The question is, how will we move on without her? Cerebro has picked up a disturbance in Manhattan that appears to involve an unidentified group of mutants. I was thinking...
Sorry, Professor. I can't go. Not now. Not ever again. I'm leaving the X-Men.
I understand the hurt you've suffered, Scott. Jean was dear to me as well.
And we couldn't save her.
We all did what we could, Scott. What's important now is that we carry on, so that Jean's great sacrifice won't have been in vain.
To save a world full of prejudice? Where humans hate us, is that it?
Hate and fear are what we're fighting to overcome, you know that.
A lot of things I thought I knew aren't so clear to me anymore.
You are in pain, Scott. Perhaps worse than any of us can understand. But in time, this feeling will...
Don't you get it? I'm sick of the responsibility! I'm sick of being den mother to a bunch of quibbling children! I can't do it anymore! Most of all, I'm sick of caring. I cared for Jean. Look where that got me. Here, Professor. I won't be needing these anymore.
Scott, please!
Die, mutant!
Johnny, stop that. That's real impolite.
But, Pa, I'm just playing good guys and mutants.
Well, I'm sure that nice young man doesn't appreciate being called a mutant.
Local philanthropist and real estate developer Zebediah Kilgrave today donated $1 million to our city's homeless. Governor Barker, a longtime opponent of Kilgrave, had this to say.
Kilgrave's donations to charity are all transparent attempts to buy public opinion so he can gain control of the Platte River project, something he'll do over my dead body.
Control of the anticipated hydroelectric facility would arguably make Kilgrave the most powerful man in the state.
Scott's it! Oh, my head.
Can I help you? Excuse me. Are you all right? Are you here about an adoption?
Oh, no, I used to live here.
Scott? Summers?
Yes, but how did... Sarah?
It's so good to see you. It's been such a long time. So, after my husband died, I came back here as a volunteer. Now I run the place. What about you, Scott? You never married?
No. Oh, there was someone, but... she's gone.
And to top off a week filled with charitable acts, Zebediah Kilgrave pledged full college scholarships to 10 more disadvantaged children. That is one of the finest men who ever lived. I could never have kept this place afloat if not for him. Not only has Mr. Kilgrave given us money, but he adopted 4 of my special kids.
When you say special...
I mean mutants, Scott. Nobody else wanted to adopt them.
We just feel Scott would be better off with another family. He has such special needs. A child like that shouldn't be allowed near other children. You should have warned us he wasn't normal.
Fire! The children! Quickly, children. Downstairs!
Hey, you!
I didn't mean to do it! It was an accident!
What were you doing? Playing with matches? People could have been hurt.
Let him go, Scott.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Rusty is one of the special kids I told you about. He was adopted by Mr. Kilgrave 2 days ago.
Don't make me go back, please!
But Rusty, what's wrong?
Can't anybody stop this?
Let me talk to him, Sarah. I know you didn't mean to set that fire, Rusty. You've got a mutant power. It takes time to learn how to use it.
What are you? Some kind of do-gooder social worker? You're a mutant. Then you know what it's like.
I also know what it's like growing up without a home, without parents. You're fortunate that someone wants to give you all that. I couldn't have made it without help from friends that cared about me.
Kilgrave is bad news. I'm telling you, he's wacko.
Maybe you just need to get used to him.
But I heard him talking about how he's gonna use this big new project to run the governor out of office. And he's got a torture chamber in his basement.
What are you saying? Scott, you don't have to listen to this anymore. Go inside, Rusty.
Nobody ever believes me!
After all Mr. Kilgrave has done for you, you make up these lies?
Could there be any truth to what he's saying?
You don't know this kid, Scott. He's lied, he's stolen. He's been in trouble with the police.
He's here, isn't he?
Please don't make me go back.
Rusty's having some problems adjusting, Mr. Kilgrave. Maybe if you stayed here for a few days...
Now, Sarah, we've been through this before with other special children. We agreed that a clean break was best.
But I'm only talking about...
You know what I think of you and the wonderful work you do here.
You've been more than generous.
It would be a shame if this little misunderstanding caused me to feel differently.
Sir, the boy seems scared. Does he have any reason to be?
Why, no. Not having a father. He's just not used to the loving discipline a boy his age needs.
Rusty, you go back with Mr. Kilgrave.
My boy, you had me so worried. After only 2 days, I already love you like a son. Back to your work.
No! You can't make me!
Obey me.
No!
The future is now. We will be respected. We will overcome their hatred. Through strength, we will lead. The future is now. We will be respected. We will overcome their hatred. Through strength, we will lead. The future is now. We will be respected.
Future is now. We will be respected. We will overcome their hatred. The future is now. We will be respected. Through strength, we will lead.
You have a special
special purpose, Rusty. You are one of the chosen. Soon you will not hide your powers. You won't deny who you are just to be accepted. You will be the politicians, the bankers, the community leaders. The American dream will become a reality for every mutant, young and old. And when we're in charge, we'll make them pay for the way they treated us. And now, my young friends, it's time to pay a little visit to the Capitol building. You, Tacky, will use your wheelchair transformation power to gain access. Skids and Boom Boom, you will hold off the guards. And Rusty, you'll provide me with that extra sense of security. While I pay a visit to the governor.
Kilgrave!
You know what I want, Governor. A Platte River project. Obey me.
Thanks for staying to help us out. How was it sleeping on the couch?
Lumpy.
That's the first time I've seen you smile. Who's Jean? You cried her name out in your sleep. Was she the woman you spoke of?
Yes. Jean was someone I loved.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. I just don't know how to talk about it yet.
It'll be all right.
No. Look, you've been really kind to me, Sarah. But I should go.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a News 9 special report.
No.
In a startling announcement, Governor Barkley has announced he's resigning from office, citing health problems as the cause. This will likely bode well for Zebediah Kilgrave, since the governor has led the opposition
Maybe Rusty
to
was
Kilgrave's
right.
bid to control the most
We gotta get the kids.
$1 hydroelectric facility known as the Platte River Project.
That's Kilgrave's house. I still can't believe that a man like him could be involved in anything criminal.
You may be right, Sarah, but we can't take the chance. Wait here. It may not be safe.
But if the kids are in danger...
Wait here. I want to see Kilgrave. I want to see Kilgrave.
It's all right, Wayne. You're Sarah's friend. I didn't get the name.
Scott Summers. I have reason to believe Rusty and the others are in danger.
Danger? Whatever would give you that idea? As you can see, they're all perfectly safe. I encourage the children to improve their minds. Children, say hello to Mr. Summers.
Hello, Mr. Summers.
With discipline and hard work, they will be the future leaders of our community. Rusty!
Would you like a cookie?
Are you okay?
Of course. Everything's fine now. I was wrong about Mr. Kilgrave.
Dump him out back. Then get the car. I've got a press conference to hold.
Jean, it's you.
goodness. When I saw Kilgrave drive off, I thought something might be wrong.
Were the kids with him?
I don't think so.
The basement. I hope we're not too late.
Welcome to the final stage of your training. After this, you will always be part of our family.
We hear and we obey.
Everything Kilgrave has taught you is a lie. Acceptance must be earned, not forced on people.
Are you kids all right?
Sarah, can we go home now?
Of course we can, darling. How could I have been so foolish?
Don't blame yourself, Sarah. The whole state's been taken in by this guy. Whatever hold he has on the children evidently isn't total. Let's get all the kids somewhere safe.
The press and the authorities should be here any minute.
Sarah, when I used my mutant powers back at Kilgrave's, you weren't shocked.
No, I already knew.
But when did you...
I've known since that day back when we were kids. Oh! My head! When the others were so cruel to you. When no one would adopt you.
But you never made me feel like an outcast. Like the others did.
It didn't matter to me, Scott. You were always my friend.
Sarah,
Sarah! I know you have my children!
They're not yours anymore!
You're making a big mistake!
No, Kilgrave! You're the one making the mistake!
I should have made sure I was rid of you when I had the chance!
Grab your camera, Bill. I gotta have this.
Humans like Sarah hate mutants! I'll teach you to turn your back on your own kind! On your knees!
Yours is the only hatred I feel, Kilgrave! As long as I'm alive, you'll never get these children!
It's too late! I already own them! Rusty!
God! No! Won't let you!
Hacky! He's still inside!
Sarah! No! Not again!
Let's get it on the air.
It's all gone, Sarah. What will you do?
Rebuild. What else can I do? This is my home, where I belong. These kids are my family. There's a place here for you as well, Scott. If you want it.
Part of me does, Sarah. But helping you and the children made me realize that there's another place where I belong, where I'm also needed.
Scott!
Professor?
It's Cerebro's autoscan. It's found something. She's alive.
Jean.
Fascinating.